Yeah, it's our time to shine. Show that's the kind of state of mind you gotta combine with hard work and time. You gotta climb to the top. Don't let yourself drop till your heart stops. Let this beat rock. Got a new clock and a new stock for this new rock. Just let your mind loose from the new stock. Drunk off the goose, yeah, thinking that I'm too pop. Getting caught with a few thoughts cause I'm too lost. Off the speakers can't even handle me. Give it what I got, nobody's gonna drain my energy. And I will never stop, I'm motivated by enemies. Setting up shop so everybody...
Some of the best Spanish players were playing a friendly game, including the two-time world pool master Alcaide. But no one dared to play that ball. He was having a drink. They handed him someone else's cue stick, and he never paused for a second or removed his backpack. During the few seconds it took him to walk to the table, you can totally see he's already scouted the exact point where he's going to shoot. He made that shot with a bag on his shoulder and a sandwich wrapper in his hand. It took minutes for the other players to figure out what to do. Then Efren figured it out in seconds. Then Efren appeared and did that without effort. Simply awesome. Lucky shot? This is just a simple stroke for him. He does this all the time and in much more critical situations, and he never fails to wow his audiences.
Oh boy, did he kick that in.
Wow. Wow. Was für ein T-Shirt. Guck dir das mal an.
Such a simple guy without any ego, so down to earth and a perfectly great pool player. Efren would always say, just got lucky. But the truth is, he knows what to do with this shot. The shot looks like an easy shot, even though it's not. This requires not just knowledge in geometry. More so, Efren knows how to put the right amount of spin and a slight jump on the cue ball. The way he shoots it, you'll not think that it's intentional. It looks effortless, very basic for him. That's why people who don't understand billiards didn't appreciate the shot. Aside from his immense talent, the guy is legendary because of his humility and being so down to earth, unlike most prima donna athletes who think of themselves so highly.
Oh boy, bingo.
Der zum Abschluss.
In the 1970s, no one dared to play Efren in money games. He ran out of opponents that made him forget billiards and worked in a printing press. Billiards was more about gambling in the Philippines, the country where he comes from, and there were not many tournaments at that time. Did you know that Efren Bata Reyes used the name Cesar Morales as his alias? The first time he came over to the United States, he used a fake name, an alias of Cesar Morales. Pool players in the U.S. already knew Efren Reyes as a great shooter from the Philippines, but they hadn't seen him in person. He used a fake name to dominate the game, to avoid something similar happening to him, just like what happened in his country.
That four is blocking him. Sure is, and Efren's a master of creativity, but this is really going to test him here. He also has impeccable shot selection. He chooses the shot that offers the best opportunity. He's kind of slightly elevating, so he's going to bounce over the floor ball with left-hand English, Jay. You see the action on the cue ball?
Talk about master of creativity. Did you see that shot? That's a shot you might see once in 10 years what he just did.
That was just a little jump draw for the fans at home. So a beautiful position shot.
He kicks balls. He could nip the 5. In other words, going to the left-hand cushion, just missing the 7 ball, nipping the 5, and coming 3 cushions back down table. I think
He's going twice.
I don't like this shot because you don't get no movement, like you said. You might miss this ball.
Put the camera on Earl.
Yeah, Earl's even clapping on that shot.
Earl Strickland.
I don't believe it. Sport fans, you have seen everything. Wow.
Oh, my goodness. He just is such an automatic player. He just lives the game and understands the game so well. Things just come so natural to him. Stuff like that, it's so entertaining.
We're going to have to get a replay on that shot. We're going to have to get a replay on that shot.
And he does that with such regularity. He does it all the time.
For my next trick.
Impeccable shot selection. He chooses the shot that offers the best opportunity. He's kind of slightly elevating, so he's going to bounce over the 4 ball with left-hand English, Jay. You see the action on the cue ball?
Talk about master of creativity. Did you see that shot? That's a shot you might see once in 10 years what he just did.
That was just a little jump draw for the fans at home. So a beautiful position shot, and I guess that's what I.
Well, both players off to a little bit of a shaky start here, Billy.
Well, that's understandable in a sense because this is a very, very early stage of the match, and usually it takes a few racks for both players to get comfortable. And don't forget, there's a lot of pressures out there on both of these players, considering who they're playing and how badly they want to win.
He can see the edge of the 3 here. He's banking the 3. How about this for a aggressive shot, Billy? Wow. Wow. Is that aggressive enough for you?
Okay. Take my watch.
That looks like a shot you might try, Billy.
You know me well.
Other end of the table, you can see the 3, the 2, and the 7 in the circle here. Those are the problem balls right now, and they're going to have to be developed.
Well, we'll know right away.
Oh, look at this.
It goes into, well, he broke them up.
Oh, wow. What can you say about that shot? Looking around, everybody here is smiling. They can't believe Reyes has developed him.
He was going to roughnecked with interest. Will the maestro plant this long, we reckon, bottom right? Bottom left. Anywhere he likes. Well, we couldn't quite see exactly how he was addressing that ball, but we both had a rough idea of how long he was prepared to take that bank shot.
3クッションで出してきます。ポジション取りはちょっと大丈夫ですね。
普通ならね、これこの後のヤンのブレイクっていうのはプレッシャーかかるとは思うんですけどね。何しろとりあえずもうヤン残ってますからね。3勝してね。
Yeah, it's our time to shine. Show that's the kind of state of mind you gotta combine with hard work and time. You gotta climb to the top. Don't let yourself drop till your heart stops. Let this beat rock. Got a new clock and a new stock for this new rock. Just let your mind loose from the new stock. Drunk off the goose, thinking that I'm too pop. Getting caught with a few thoughts cause I'm too lost. Off the speakers can't even handle me. Give it what I got, nobody's gonna drain my energy. And I will never stop, I'm motivated by enemies. Setting up shop so everybody remember me. And no, I am not going through life regretfully. I'd rather work non-stop, what they call incessantly than work.